Perhaps you've heard the story, the tragic story, on some levels, about the boy, the 4-year-old, who jumped over the fence, fell down 15 feet into a moat, a huge, rare, endangered gorilla, scooped the child up, took off with him, and the zoo officials shot and killed the gorilla. Okay? You can go online. You can read more about yourself, but I want to cut to the essence of the matter. There's more than one essence. What were the parents doing? I mean, come on. I've got 4 little boys. I know what it's like to have a child at a zoo and at a theme park. So if the parents weren't watching the kid was saying he wanted to jump over. Before he went over, he was talking about going over. So the parents, in my opinion, probably messed up. I wasn't there. I can say that I have lost track of a 4-year-old boy for a few seconds, and all it took was a few seconds. I mean, maybe he was with mommy and he said, "Oh, wait, mommy," and he turned around and just ran for the fence and jumped over. I don't know. So I can't be that critical of the parents. It's at least a question. Now the police in Cincinnati are considering bringing charges, criminal charges, against the zoo. Not for killing the gorilla. It'll be because they didn't have a good enough fence to keep a human out. And they're getting pressure from the animal rights people. So you've got death threats coming to the parents of the 4-year-old. People are threatening to kill the mom and the dad because their son's fall into the gorilla's home is the reason that the gorilla is dead. All right. It's sad that the gorilla's dead. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just there in his house. Along comes a human. The problem is, why didn't they sedate him? You shoot them with a dart and it takes up to 4 minutes to sedate the animal. Sometimes they get really frustrated when they're hit. He could have killed the child. He could have killed the boy by one snap of the neck. The gorilla was so strong, the kid was screaming and crying. If the gorilla finally said, "I've had enough of you screaming. I don't know why you're screaming, but shut up," the kid would have been dead. So in a situation like that, you have to kill the gorilla. You can say it with a really sad tone of voice. Sadly, in a situation like that, you have to kill the gorilla. There really is no other ethical option. Unless you're one of the crazy people who do not fear God, who have an agenda. They don't like human beings. They want there to be fewer people in the world. They want forced abortion. They want forced euthanasia. They want sterilization of people. They view humanity as the problem. Are you hearing me? So we have to defend, tooth and nail, the position of the zoo. Yes, it's a tragedy. It's a gorilla. It's not made in the image of God. And then ask around, when you talk to the PETA people, the people for the ethical treatment of animals, ask how many of them are against child killing. Just ask them. Hey, I know that you really want to protect kitties and doggies and gorillas, and I respect that. How do you feel about killing unborn babies? Are you opposed? Or do you support a woman's right to choose? Because if these people want to protect a kitty or a dog or a gorilla or an eagle, or you're fill in the blank, and they don't want to protect innocent human life, human beings made in the image of God, human beings with an immortal soul. If they don't want to protect those human beings, then they're ethically skewed, okay? There's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them ethically. Their moral compass is shattered. And those are not the kind of people that you want to put in charge of any kind of government policy. Any kind of policy. So it's sad that the gorilla was killed. Thank God that the boy is alive. And I'm sorry, the gorilla is a gorilla. The boy is a human being made in the image of God. The zoo did the right thing, and no criminal charges should be filed. I'll be right back. Got something to show you.